Hi, it's Craig, WJ6F. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Wio Tracker L1 Pro from Seed Studios, and we'll get to it right after this. The items you get in the box, this is it. You get the antenna, and you get the device itself. There's no instruction manual, there's nothing else. At the time of recording, this unit is going for $47.99 on the Seed Studios website. You can get a couple of different variations of it. You can get it with the OLED, without the screen, a little comparison chart on which ones. Talking about your sensor type. Here they show the buttons again. They're saying this is a menu button, but I've only found this to turn the screen on or off. Again, your 1.3 inch OLED. The buzzer, great here. You have a reset button, which I haven't noticed that button do anything. Your power switch, and they are, again, calling this top light right below the power switch the mesh status light. Your USB-C, your charging status light, and your solar status light, should you choose to go that route. Uses an L76K GPS. Your processor, Nordic NRF528. Shows the different sensor types. Here they give you a little diagram / flow chart of the menu. Let's take a look at this. First thing about the case, it is a 3D printed nylon case. Starting with the left side, you have your power button. My understanding is it's supposed to be a reset button. This light here, I've heard it referred to as the Meshtastic heartbeat. Lets you know if it's working. You can see it flashing there. You have your USB-C charging port. This light here tells you if you're charging. It'll show red if charging. Down here, this light indicates if you're using solar power. There is a solar hookup in here. It's right about here. We'll take a look at that once I take the case off. However, you cannot access it because this case is solid all the way through. This smaller button right here, this turns on the screen, turns it off. This way you have a 5-way joystick. You can go up, down, left, right, and you can press in to acknowledge. Nice thing about it is with the new firmware they got on here, it is easier to navigate through it. Then of course at the top you have your antenna hookup. Your GPS sits right below here. On the back you have this vent for cooling, as well as you can hear the sound if you have it making any kind of noise notifications for receiving messages. The battery on this is absolutely phenomenal. You can get many days worth out of it. Now that we've got the case off, you can see the 1.3 inch OLED screen, your two buttons, and these are also 3D printed buttons. You have your joystick and your reset button. Right here is your solar connector. You can see it says solar right behind there. Your USB plug-in, the power switch, GPS unit up here at the top. I'm not going to go poking around the back because I don't want to touch something that I shouldn't be. There is a battery back there. The battery with this is a 2000 milliamp hour battery. And to update the firmware on this, first thing you want to do, make sure that you have the power on and that your device is connected to the USB-C. You click on target device, come up here to the top, and they have these different company names. Click on Seed. This is the fastest way to do that. Go over here to where it's the Wio Tracker. Then pick the version you want. You can either do the unstable or the stable one. I'm just going to use the stable one. Then click Flash. Come down here to continue. You are going to have to enter the DFU mode. This should be the tiny USB COM5. Then go ahead and download it. Go in your file. You see we have it up here. We're going to copy that and we're going to go down here to Tracker. And we're going to paste it in and it'll take care of everything automatically after that. And it's done. It'll automatically reboot, as you can see. And that's all there is to updating the firmware. It is that simple. Once you've updated the firmware, you can go ahead and add this to your phone. Open up the app. Click on the one you see. It's going to ask you for a number, and as you can see, it shows it on the device itself. So we have 693-626. Hit pair. Okay, and we're all set. But you can come over to settings. This is where you can change the name. We'll leave these as they are. Okay, make sure we're US. Long range fast. This has number of hops 7. We'll just go with 3. Frequency slot is 0. This does have canned messages. And I've added a couple for asking people to acknowledge and testing. The standard ones it comes with is hi, bye, yes, no, and okay. And you can add your own. If you want to mess with MQTT, you can go ahead and do that. You can do range tests. You can change your ringtones. You can check your firmware updates. And so it's down here, 2.7.15.567. We've upgraded it to the latest. Let's take a look at the different screens here. Top left, you have how much battery power you have left. In this case, it looks like we have 55%. Shows the time up in the top right. Right here, it shows you how long the unit's been running for. The voltage of the battery. How many satellites you're connected to, and how many other Meshtastic units happen to be online around you. Gives you your long and short name. Shows your next one shows you your messages. You can only see the latest message. Unfortunately, there's not a way to go back and look at earlier ones. This shows you the different units around you. Shows you their distance and when they were last heard. How many hops away they are. Again, the distance, and it just loops back around. This shows you which direction they are from you. Positioning. And you can press on the joystick on these windows and get different things. Like this will show you your GPS format, compass. This is your LoRa, shows you if you're on the USA fast. A lot of the items are the same. Over here we have the last 4 of the ID for this unit. This shows you the firmware version, 2.7.15. How long it's been running, again, the 6 meters. And the app connected via Bluetooth. Gives you a clock. These are some other ones that have been near me. This is my own solar, and I do have a video on the Seed Studios solar Meshtastic unit. And then it starts back over. One of the nice things about this unit is you don't need to use a cell phone with it. You can just type in a free message, they call it, free text. All you do is go up, push up on the joystick. It brings up this selection. You have some canned messages here you can do, and you can go through the app and put in some personal ones. Hit free text. It gives you the QWERTY keyboard, and you can text from there. If you want to get out of it, just hit the button to the left, and it'll bring you back out to the main screen. I really like this unit. It's become my favorite one to carry around. It's easy to use. I like the fact that I don't have to use a cell phone to use it. I also like the fact that if I want to, I can change the case out and I can use solar to power it. You can't beat the price. It's not even 50 bucks. Very easy to upgrade the firmware. Works like a charm. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. If you'd like to help support the channel, there is a Patreon link in the description area. And while you're here, why don't you check out one of these other videos. And again, thanks for watching.